Hello, my beautiful Geminis. I hope you're doing amazing. This is going to be your reading for the month of December. I will do a mid-month reading, but this is just an overall feel. Mid-month is like a checkup. So, yeah, if you're new, hello, my name is Amber. It's nice to meet you. I'm glad that you're here. And if you're returning, thank you so much for lending your energy to this channel and to me to use for these readings, okay? I love you. I always love you. You know that. So, if you find something here that you like or can use for the month of December, just hit that like button. Please remember that this is December's energy, and if you're viewing this on the 1st of December, you don't know what December is going to be. I don't know why I feel the need to say that, but it's so interesting that people say, oh, this isn't happening or this isn't gonna happen, and it's the 1st of December, there's 30 more days. I don't know. I shouldn't even say anything because those of you who are supposed to be on this channel would know that. So I'm just gonna leave that there, okay? Anyhow, if you find something here that can help with someone else's healing, you go ahead and hit that share button and send that to whoever needs it. We are a community that likes to share healing, so if you would like to subscribe, that button's at the bottom. You know where that is. And if you need a private reading for more information on your specific energies, I will be more than happy to do that for you. The link's in the description box below, or you can go to lives with an S nc.com and you can find me there. Okay. So, Spirit, what do you have for Gemini? What would you like for them to know? What would you like for them to know for the month of December? Only allowing truth, honesty, love, and acceptance within this space. The first card we have is Journey, which is 2. Interesting. Hostilities, 2 and 6. That's 8. We have 2 cards that wanted to come out. I'm going to take them. We have Contract, which is the number 6, and the number 4, which is the 6th chakra, Archangel Megatron. Okay? That tells me that whatever's going on here is bigger than you, Gemini, whether you want to accept it or not. Or there's someone else that may have a hard time accepting this. Whatever this is, it's bigger than you. Okay? It's bigger than whatever this is. That's what I'm going to say to that. So, we start off with Journey. This is telling me that whatever path that you've been going on with this person or in this relationship has been long. Okay? It's been a long journey, and you've accumulated a lot of baggage and a lot of things dealing with this person and being in this situation. Okay? There is a fight or some sort of argument or some sort of information or feeling possibly that is coming to you that is going to change the course of this relationship. And because you're figuring out where your victory lies and if this is worth dealing with, like if this situation is worth moving through or just leaving alone. Okay? So I feel like there's something that you need to wrap up with this person, or something you need to find out. Like, are you getting what you want, even though you have this? Because contract is like a marriage, a commitment, a home together, children together, okay? There's something you need to figure out about that connection that you have with this individual. And the 6th chakra is your third eye. It's your third eye. You can see it there. Okay? So it's just about you using your intuition about how to maneuver through this maze. Because they're showing me like a maze, like a complicated puzzle. So you're trying to find out how to get through that, or how to maneuver through that, how things are going to go forward in that. Like what how are things going to be? How is it going to work? How are you going to handle it? That type of thing, you know? Okay, so let's dive on into these cards. Spirit, guardian angel, divine energy, universal energy. What do you have for Gemini? Gemini. Okay, so we start off with Three of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles and the Empress. The King of Swords. Two of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting so many messages, Gemini. Ace of Wands. The Star. The Hierophant and the Five of Wands. I'm keeping both of those. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card, and we also have the Six of Cups, okay? Underneath that, they're telling me to talk about this. The Lovers and the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to briefly talk about this, but I feel like it needs an honorable mention, but it's not going to be in the reading, okay? So what they're saying about these two cards is there is a connection between you two. There was once a time where you were inseparable. There is a bond there, and that's why you keep going back or dealing with this individual, okay? There is something here. It's not to be ignored, and it's not to be pushed to the side like it means nothing, okay? That it did mean something to you once, it does mean something, okay? I feel like you've been trying to pace yourself and take things slowly as best that you can. And I feel like that is an honorable mention. Like that's something that they want to talk about, that you have put your time in. And it's important for me to say this, okay? You feel, because for those of you cross-watching, you'll be like, well, they didn't put as much time as they should have in their world, in their space, because this is their energy, okay? They have felt like they have put enough time and energy in, okay? You can't stretch somebody else's energy or their own feelings, okay? They can only go so far, just like you can only go so far, okay? So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups and the Death card, okay? I feel like there has been some trying to fix this or going back. Somebody is really committed to the idea of this relationship or the past, okay, instead of working on the future. I feel like you have this energy of we're working on building something. When you're in a relationship, Gemini, I feel like you're building for something else. You like change or motion or seeing growth. This is interesting. Seeing growth. It's like you know that there's a transformation that needs to happen here, and you're looking for that transformation to happen. And someone else is very into the past and wanting things to be like they were. It's like the person that you're dealing with has set some sort of bubble about how they feel like this relationship should be. And every time you try to change it or do something different or revamp it, if that makes any sense, there's a little pushback about you being different or you changing, which is, it's like both of you are just looking at things differently and wanting different things, and I feel like you're starting to see that. Okay. So, you have been trying to work on this relationship, okay? Um I feel like you've been working on things because you have a set idea of what it is that you are looking for or growth that you need. There, you need to have a sense of security in the workings, because they're showing me like the inner workings of a relationship. Like, you need that set knowledge of how things are working. You don't really want to know like where it's going, but you want to know that it's a well-oiled machine. There we go. um and you've been trying to work on that with this person. I almost feel like there was an offer for something, to make something more secure, to move in together, to get married, to be in a committed relationship. Thinking that this would change something or make it better or make it stronger almost. Um, and I feel like this was satisfactory for the person that you were dealing with. This person has a different sort of mindset. Their mindset is, once we're in this committed relationship or married or have this house together, that it's always going to be secure, right? Not that they can go off and do what they want to do, but they feel they need a sense of freedom, whatever this may be for them, and to always know that they have this place to come back to. But for you, you need to know that things are going well and not just that it's a stomping ground. I hope that makes sense. But I feel like both of you are on different pages for the way commitment is to you, or what commitment means to each other. And that's a problem. Like one person, and I feel like this is the other person, likes to be nurtured actively. They like this active nurturing. You just need to know that things are working together. You don't have to be continuously getting attention. I don't feel that from you. You just need to know that things are working well. It's interesting, Gemini, because you're in this energy where you would be really good with an earth sign, which you probably are like, no, no, no. But like someone that you come home and they are washing the dishes and you go do this and they go do this, and then like you need a good back and forth balance. This person needs someone to always be like, I love you, hug me, da 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 da. Like, they need this constant attention or affection or something from you. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. And this is the journey that you have been going on together to try to find balance in between the way that both of you love. So there's a difference between the way you love each other, and you're trying to find balance in between those two things. So it's getting to this point where you're feeling like you must make a decision. Like, you are in control, or you feel like you're in control and you need to do something. Like, you need to make something happen. Because you feel like, if I keep going on this path, this is what it's going to be. And you don't want that if it's not something that you want to keep around forever. There's a little bit of conflict with that, because you know that this is the best route to go in, but your person is like, we made this commitment, it should mean something to you, da 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 da. Like, it's kind of like that. So as we move on, you're dealing with wanting something new. So you have this new inspiration, this new feeling, this new drive. It may be somebody else, maybe, and that's for a small bit of you, but I really feel like more it's your intuition telling you that there needs to be change, that the way that you have been nurturing this relationship, or relationship has been nurtured, is not the way that you want things to be. Excuse me. You want change. You want a revamp of things, but the person that you're with is in the past, and you're moving past that and like in the future. So you are trying to keep the balance for right now. um, Before you make your decision. It's conflicting your ideas of marriage or relationships. Because it's almost like you don't want this person to be mad at you, but you also know that you must do something for yourself. Um, and there could be people around you, your family, your friends, who are like, "You're married, da 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 da," but you're like, "But I'm not happy. I'm not feeling that passion. I'm not sparked by this anymore," right? Like, how much can I continuously try to work on this? Because I feel like people are saying to you, "Oh, you need to work on this," or "This is what marriages or commitments are." But it's like, I've been doing this and I'm not getting any results, okay? So now you're thinking about healing yourself. And you feel like healing yourself is you following your intuition, following your inspirations. It's like you need to go, but either the person you're with or other people are trying to hold you back. Very interesting. That's an interesting feeling. Okay. So let's do some clarifiers, Gemini. Yeah. You definitely have been trying to work on this relationship. Um, there's a lot of things that you've been trying to resolve that aren't getting resolved. Okay? There's a lot of things that you just can't see eye to eye on, and you're at this point where you need to make a decision, and you need to make a final decision and trust what that decision is going to be for you. Okay? But I feel like you've been trying to work on things and trying to make it happen as best as you can. This commitment that you accepted or tried out has been a really hard road, and I feel like you want to kind of go back and kind of like, I don't know why I'm hearing like take it back. That's not funny. It's a hard thing to go through, but you're tired of, you're trying to redefine your future, because the way that you see your future going now is not very good for you. Like, you're not really happy about that. And you're trying to find where your happiness once was, like you're tired of worrying, you're tired of thinking about this. And it feels like, to me, I feel like the person that you're with is like, they take, and they're not giving. They don't see it that way though, but that's how you're feeling. That there's a major imbalance here. Yeah. So it's like, give me all the love and nurturing and affection. Give it to me. And they're not seeing there's an imbalance. They're not seeing that there's an imbalance here. Whew. This may cause someone to have a panic attack. Um, this is a hard decision to make, and stress may, okay, somebody is having one of those stress things where they're feeling chest pain, and it's just stress. It's not a medical thing to me. It feels like stress. Yep, that's it, because it's going away. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. At this point, you hold on to nothing but your own knowledge. And You've paid attention to the way things are unfolding, how things are happening. It's almost like you're doing a research paper and you're researching your relationship or this situation that you're in. And you have gained knowledge. Okay? You're not going by your emotions and your feelings and how someone else is going to deal with this. You're going by your own intellect. Okay? Um, so I feel like you're holding on to that, and that's what's giving you hope. That's your guiding star. Okay? That's what's helping you know what's right and what's wrong, Gemini. So you're dealing with holding on to this because you have obligation, and or letting it go because you're not being fulfilled here. And that's the main decision. That's in the center of this whole reading, right? So that's your main issue here. Ooh. Let me tell you how big this is. Two. Okay? Two Ace of Pentacles. Because there is a commitment here. And there's a part of you that wants to respect that commitment. And your partner is, it's like your partner, your friends, your family, there is something that is pushing you to respect this commitment and wanting to nurture it. It's like they're telling you it takes time to nurture things. It takes time to work through anger and problems in relationships and all that kind of jazz, okay? But your guiding star is telling you differently. Yeah, you're tired of ignoring the fact that you want something new. You're tired of ignoring the fact that you just don't have the passion for this anymore. Yeah, and there it is again. You just don't have it anymore. And you want to work on or focus on things that actually do give you that. And that's where you are, Gemini. That is where you are. Yeah, because no matter how hard you work on this, you still feel stuck. No matter if your partner tells you what they want, because I feel like your partner is a fast. So no matter what they tell you that they want, how they express things and how you do it, it's never right. And you're feeling like it's just never right. And you're reevaluating what you're investing in at this point. Ooh, this is coming out very, very clear. So King of Wands. Yeah. So you're thinking about the direction of relationships and what commitment means to you, because the way that people are telling you or your partner is telling you commitment should be is not going well with you, because you've tried this way and it's not working. So there has to be a different way. There has to be something else. This is what you're saying to yourself. It has to be something else. And that's this. Has to be something else. Because I've been hurt trying all these different things. How many times can I do this? If I do this anymore, I'm going to be dead. A dead body in this relationship. You know? It's like you're just going to be doing the motions. You're not going to have the feels anymore. There's no balance here. You need to go. It's just like you need to go. It's like you need a break. So this little feeling that you're feeling, this little information that you have, the information that you've been gathering, it's like you're going to start taking steps to move out. Okay? It's like you're trying to get this person on board too. Or these people or whoever is going against what you want. It's like you're trying to get them on board with the fact that it's not working. It's like you're trying to explain to them how it's not working. Okay? But I feel like in my heart of hearts that you now know what your direction is going to be, Gemini. Okay? It's just for everybody else to accept that that's what that direction is. Okay? All right, let's go into some oracle cards. Alright, Gemini, we're going to go into some oracle cards for you. So, Spirit, Guardian Angel, Divine Energy, what do you have for Gemini for the month of December? What would you like for them to know, Gemini? Month of December. You have release. It says, have a good cry. Grief is a doorway to your deeper self. Action. Take action. The journey to find your lost self begins with one step. Lots of confirmation here, guys. Lots of confirmation. Okay, we have pride. I love myself and I see myself in all and everyone. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will guide me correctly. And failure. I understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn. Okay, we have you deserve love, you are lovable, and separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, alright, Gemini. Okay. So, all this that is happening to you is based on your trust with your intuition, your belief system. It's interesting because it's like vice versa between those two things. So you could have a belief system that says that you do this, this, and this. Your intuition is telling you differently. It kind of reminds me of, this is not the same, but it reminds me of the feeling, I grew up Catholic, very Catholic, and I read cards. Okay? I read cards, I hear voices, I see things, okay? And that is not okay in the Catholic Church. But my intuition told me to follow this path, and it's been great ever since, you know? Like, this is for me. This is what I do, you know? I'm clairaudient. I am clairvoyant. That's what I do, you know? Okay. But anyhow, that's what it reminds me of those two things, like following your intuition and a set path that is set forward for you, or your belief system or something. It's like it's being challenged. And it's about understanding that everyone has their own path and their own thing and their own beliefs and their own ways. But you also know what's for you intuitively. And it's not about you trying to get anybody else to understand that. Like, it's coming to a point where you have to do something for yourself, Gemini. So you have to release those old ways, old people, old things that just don't fit you anymore, and trust that you doing this is in your best interest. Because you feel it deep down. You know, it's like you need to make that commitment to yourself. I can feel it in my chest. You have to make that commitment to yourself. You do feel like there is failure. I feel like there are people that are going to be upset with you. It's not going to be easy. And it has to do with you separating from them, from this relationship, from this energy that just no longer is on your wavelength anymore, you know? So you have to do what's for you. Okay? All right. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for listening. If you need a private reading, links in the description box below. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. I love you so much. Bye-bye.